I'm Holly Reimer, and welcome to my resume reel. During my time at the University of Iowa, I have never been one to turn down opportunity. From being a member of the Iowa dance team to heavy involvement in student orgs, I have truly mastered what it means to do it all. Luckily for me, this has carried over into my work as a multimedia journalist. Not only do I have experience in reporting and anchoring for Daily Iowan Sports, but I also film, edit, write, and produce my own work. But don't just take my word for it. Go ahead and take a look at some of my best work from this year. A series of student-organized protests have resulted from the appointment of UI President Bruce Harreld. Students like Brad PECTOR do not believe that President Harreld represents what the university stands for.
We are all very different people, and we come from very different places, and that makes us all very unique, and this university is supposed to help highlight that, I guess. I think that's the most important part of a university, is that we come together to learn about each other, and he doesn't seem willing to do that.
PECTOR played a key role in organizing this week's protest, which began at the old Capitol building and made its way to Jessup Hall upon the request of a protester dressed as former President Walter Jessup himself. The protesters attracted attention across campus with their chants against President Harreld. With their signs in hand, they milled through students and made their way up the stairs of Jessup Hall, pushing through hallways and finally to their end destination, the President's office. Ideally, their end goal is to have the Board of Regents resign, as the process of Harreld's appointment has come into question. Protester Moira Cassidy marched into his office in pursuit of a conversation with the new president. She was redirected to catch him on lunch break at the IMU River Room. The group marched over to the Union but were disappointed to find that President Harreld was nowhere to be found.
Today he outfoxed us, or somebody in his office did. The message we gave to everybody is he's not going to hide for very long. If there are this many people who are interested in kind of getting a word in edgewise with this guy to find out if he's actually going to be a capable steward of this university, he'll have to kind of recognize that.
You can't run, you can't hide. We have a large group of people with a vested interest in the continued quality of this university.
While Monday's protest did not end the way they wanted, President Harreld's disapprovers are persistent in their efforts.
Well, we're going to continue to host demonstrations, and there are going to be continued actions because he's an illegitimate president and he doesn't represent what this university stands for.
This has been Holly Reimer, Daily Iowan TV. In the midst of a successful season of Iowa athletics, the University of Iowa dance team is doing more than just cheering on the teams from the sidelines. It's competition season. With state competition in early December and nationals just around the corner, Coach Jenny Eustace says their schedule has been the biggest challenge.
The mantra, at least last weekend when we had 6 events in 3 days, was too blessed to be stressed. And that I guess is the positive side as well, is that our athletic teams are doing so well that we have all these great things and opportunities to be at.
Carver Hawkeye Arena has become home to more than just the basketball team this season. The University of Iowa dance team has spent countless hours performing at various sporting events, as well as kicking it into go time for national season. This year, they hope to return to Iowa City wearing medals for being top 3 in the nation in pom. As for Jazz, they are determined to make it to finals. For success in both routines, the key word is precision.
It's a lot of formation work, and so nailing every single one of those formations is key to the visuals.
This hardworking team will continue their busy streak leading up to nationals mid-January. The routines will be judged and placed by a single performance of both pom and jazz at ESPN Wide World of Sports in Orlando, Florida.
I think what makes being on a college dance team unique is we only have one chance to compete. It's our only opportunity. We have this one time to go to nationals, one time to perform on the floor. You gotta stay mentally tough and give it everything you can.
This has been Holly Reimer, Daily Iowan TV. Apartments Downtown Incorporated is currently facing some legal trouble. They own Michael's Properties, apartments near campus, apartments downtown, and apartments at Iowa, and are currently in the midst of a 3-year battle with the Iowa court system. Student Legal Services lawyer Chris Malloy says it's a matter of deciding if tenants can agree to be responsible for something that goes wrong that is not directly their fault.
Yes, apartments downtown would like them to be able to say, hey, look, a window got broken in your apartment. Someone passing by may have randomly decided to throw a rock in the window, but you signed this. It says you're responsible.
While it's always easy to get out of the apartment complex, sometimes it's just as easy to get in. So what can tenants do to make sure that security concerns such as this or extra fines don't come up? Senior Housing Inspector Stan Laverman says they are here to help. However, when it comes to doors specifically, there's not much that can be done legally.
So there's nothing in the Iowa City Code that requires multifamily buildings to be secured in the hallways. Obviously, your main apartment door has to be secured, but the hallways themselves aren't, there's no requirement for a secured building.
From downtown Iowa City, this is Holly Reimer, Daily Iowan TV.